Hi, my name is Carl Pearson, and I might be able to save you a little bit of time. I don't follow the minute details of the election situation in the 50 states, or even the so-called swing states, which from time to time seems to change a bit. I thought it might be helpful for you and me if I can determine if there is an ultimate key state and why such state seems to be more important than all the others. This video tries to do that, but requires me to do research along the way. My research demonstrates to me that I should remain focused on election developments in Florida, but I have to make at least one critical assumption. My assumption is that Trump is to obtain the same electoral result in the states that gave him the presidency, but for these four so-called swing states: Florida, Michigan, Wisconsin, and Pennsylvania. This assumption greatly simplifies my research so that I don't have to look at Texas, for example, which Trump won by a 9% margin in 2016, but several days ago Fox News reported that a new Quinnipiac poll showed, within the margin of error, that Trump and Biden are now running neck and neck in Texas, a 1% difference favoring Trump, a state which Trump must win. With that assumption out of the way, here is why we need to focus on Florida as long as the winner remains in doubt. 1. For 120 years, that is from 1820 to 1932, the saying was frequently true that, quote, "as Maine goes, so goes the nation," unquote. That a voting pattern could be used to predict an election substantially better than a random selection. Wikipedia states, quote, "as Maine goes, so goes the nation," unquote, was once a maxim in United States politics. The phrase described Maine's reputation as a bellwether state for presidential elections. Specifically, Maine's September election of a governor predicted the party outcome of the November presidential election in 22 out of the 29 presidential election years from 1820 through 1932, including 1920 through 1932. 2. I'm trying to prove a revision to the Maine saying to become, quote, "as Florida goes, so may go the nation," unquote. 3. The four swing states have the following Electoral College votes: Florida 29, Pennsylvania 20, Michigan 16, and Wisconsin 10. 4. Only one state has more Electoral College votes than Florida. This state is California, with 55 Electoral College votes. 5. Florida is tied for second place with New York, each with 29 votes. 6. New York State is losing its population even while the nation is increasing in population, and as a percentage loss is exceeded only by Alaska. High taxes, high rents, and cost of living, and excessive regulation, among other reasons, are causing this exodus. Some, including Trump and many retirees, have gone to Florida. 7. Florida is not a cure for all problems. It gets too hot. It has bugs that are either too large or too small. It is losing its coastal area to the elements. It suffers from hurricanes each year. But Florida has no income tax. It has the absolutely best homestead law in the nation, which, by the way, is part of the Florida Constitution and therefore more difficult to amend. Has warmer weather than further north, has great beaches, and a lower cost of living and lower home cost than many places further north, which attracts many retirees and persons with outstanding judgments. 8. Florida, as a result of the 2020 census, will probably wind up with 2 additional votes for elections after 2020 and become the uncontested second largest state for Electoral College votes. 9. Florida has not joined the group of 15 states and the District of Columbia promising, through the National Popular Vote Interstate Compact, all their electoral votes to the candidate with the largest number of popular votes. The compact represents states with 196 votes, including California, New York, and Illinois, and needs more states with 74 votes to become effective. 8 states already have approved the compact in one chamber, with such states representing 88 votes, more than enough for the compact to become effective. 10. Probably most important of all is that from 1972 to 2016, Florida voters cast more votes for the winning president in every one of 12 straight elections, that is, a period of 48 years, except for the year 1992. 11. Also of great importance is that in 3 of the past 5 elections, the difference in percentage of total votes range from 0% to 1.2%. In 2016, the difference was 1.2%. 4 years before that, the difference was 0.9%, and in 2000, that is the Bush-Gore election, the difference was 0. 12. These are the reasons that Florida seems to be the ultimate swing state, if Trump is able to recreate the same 2016 election results in the other 46 states. 13. All I need to do from now on is follow what's happening between Trump and Biden with Florida voters, and perhaps the developing interstate compact. Well, I've said what I wanted to say, and I'll be back soon with my next video.